Don't worry, Nakul. As you're sitting there worried, I'm also like, I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play my character.
I have
I have to
spells.
put chat in.
Hi, everybody. We're live on the internet. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Friday Night Dungeons & Dragons live stream, where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons & Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Steven as Dromm, the Goliath sorcerer, Agnes as the half-elf bard, Vinny as the elven rogue, Tim as Vinny the elven rogue, and Nakul as Sir Pen Paladin, the Triton paladin. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live.
Storyline.
It's just me keeping track. All right, everybody. Let's. Speaking of keeping track, let's do a recap from last week. So this is I don't know, until you have a better name, I'm calling you the Northern Group, because this is the group that is split to the north. You are in Wesleyville currently, but as we started last week, We started with, after a 5-day ride to Windbell on Gaul, Agnes and the Duke's surveyor, Tara Lomalis, arrived in Windbell. They bonded a bit on the trip, and Tara agreed to look into getting the ball rolling on the land acquisition that Agnes had inquired about. Agnes then headed to the Duchess to meet up with Joaquin Estrazio, the owner of the inn, and arrange for a room and to play that night. Near the southern gate, we meet Vinny, stealthily approaching, and then surprising with a horn blast, an extremely tall Goliath named Dromm, only to realize that Dromm must have had some magic about him when a thunderclap deafens Vinny in return. The two acquaintances now proceed to the Duchess, where they meet Sir Pen Paladin, Pearl Magnet, and his entourage. Agnes performs as the rest get to know one another over food and drinks. And at the end of the evening, you all leave for the after party at Sir Pen's, though you were followed by some suspicious individuals. Suddenly, as you round a corner, a sort of smoke cloud completely obscures the area. And we'll begin things by rolling for initiative, please. So go ahead, Nakul, and roll a d20, and then you'll see... Or click the initiative button on D&D Beyond.
Which one do I do, the initiative or a D20?
Either one. If you click the initiative, it depends on if you want to roll real dice or virtual dice. But yeah, just click the initiative
Okay, so that -1 thing?
Your initiative is -1. Solid.
Oh.
Solid.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Awesome.
Awesome.
Wait, was I not
14.
supposed to say that?
No, it's because we can see it too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Totally
So wait,
fine.
if I had done the D20, it probably would have been more. Or do you...
No, because you would have to still apply your initiative number. When it says -1, you'd still have to subtract 1 for your D20 roll.
Oh, so should I still do my D20?
It's whatever you want to do. If you want to actually roll a D20 and then apply your initiative modifier, which in your case would subtract 1 from whatever you roll.
Yeah, let me do that.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can just click on it and it automatically, applies those numbers for you. It's convenience.
Okay, so I click it. Oh, there it goes. 10.
Woo. 10. All right.
9. 4.
Oh, I had a 9. Oops, sorry. Tim, were you correcting me?
Wait, what?
Well, because it popped up on my screen.
Oh, okay.
So Sir Pen is a 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agnes is 5.
Ooh, my highest, I'm 14.
I'm not used to writing other names.
I think I'm actually excited to be a higher number now.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Remember, you're
I'm
not
sorry.
really a spellcaster.
Dromm, what were you?
4.
4.
4.
Yeah, you guys are definitely caught up. I love when the dice, play along with the story. Like, you guys are caught off guard. Maybe some of you a little tipsier than others, clearly. I am going to roll for the people you're encountering as well as your entourage, who will all go at the same time. The entourage gets 6, surprisingly ahead of Agnes and Dromm.
My entourage?
Yeah, your entourage. That's amazing.
Nice.
If they all wearing red shirts, they're in trouble.
Well, we'll see what happens to them. Okay. Let's see here. Why is this? That's fine. It's all fine. All right. So, smoke cloud. Poof. Everything within this circle is within a smoke cloud here. It's a little more distance.
Interesting where you put Agnes, because that's where I was going to put Agnes.
On the ground?
That is no, not on the ground. That is, I took a photo at the end of last time, and this is technically where you were walking in a drunken crowd.
Before we get any further, how far have we gone from the Duchess? Like, where are we with respect to
Yeah. So
places that I would know?
Sir Penn's estate, while not directly on the water, because that's where like the docks. Now there's 2 docking areas in West Vale. There's sort of the fancy docking area and the more working class docking area. And Sir Penn's estate is the closest estate to the river. Right? You said you overlooked, the river and you can see the stars. And so you guys were, I want to say probably halfway. So if it's a 10 to 15 minutes walk, you're probably halfway from the Duchess, which is a little toward the further. The Duchess is more southeast from the river, and it's sort of back toward the other end of River Lane, which is the fancier neighborhood.
Are we near any of the states that we're familiar with?
No, you are not
Okay.
near either the Galdinger or Leslie Norfolk Lewins.
Okay.
Only you're familiar with those anyway.
Yes, I'm familiar.
And
Who
that's
are these
true.
people?
But who's asking the question? Agnes.
But you said we.
The Royal Week.
The Royal Week.
Oh, yeah.
The person who's playing Agnes and Agnes are one.
All right. You hear from outside your fog cloud this sort of guttural roar, and then you hear to some of you, actually probably to all of you, maybe not Dromm, the sound of whistling arrows.
Uh-oh. Good thing they put whistles on those.
Wow. 6, 3, and 1. That's amazing. Incredible. Okay. Oh, and these are at disadvantage. Oh my goodness. These guys have a plan. They're just taking their time. All right.
They made a mistake.
I'm pretty sure all of your armor classes are above 10. And so you hear whistling arrows. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's see. Entourage is 6 people. You hear... Oh, wait, where's the other guy? There's one more guy in your entourage. Whatever, we'll just pretend it was this guy. Yeah, so you hear... so Sir Penn, you hear Cogswell go, "Ah! They got me!"
Cogswell, are you okay?
I'm bleeding, sir. And then we go to Vinny. You're up. So you are in heavily obscured. So you are basically blinded.
Okay.
With the fog the way it currently is, you have disadvantage on attacks.
Well, so we're in a close quarters back alley.
No, we're in the middle of the street.
You're
So
you're not. It's not like the main street, but it is a fancy lane.
okay. I was thinking it was like a throughway, like not a real street. Okay, so it is an actual street.
I'm sorry,
Like
the fog is
horses and
bigger.
carts could go down it.
This is actually the fog, so the fog's even bigger than this. But yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Did you say carts could go down it? Yes.
Yeah.
However, it is 1 a.m. So this is the after party. So it is definitely late.
Well, I was more curious to how big it was, like the size.
How much space
Like
on the
like
side?
what's around us?
Got it. So it appeared
all
as
just
you were
open?
it appeared as you were rounding a corner. So it's basically it's a larger lane intersecting with a smaller lane.
Okay. Well,
Maybe I'm not answering your question.
do I remember anything? I think was there any cover right before we went around the corner, like some boxes or something, or something, big stacks of crap.
Give me a. So let's see. Okay. Let's see. You want to remember this. What's your passive perception?
It is 15.
Yeah, you remember a couple crates off to the side right before the fog cloud hit.
All right, so I'm going to do a somersaulting cartwheel backflip out of the fog cloud and in the direction as best as I can remember of those boxes.
Okay. As you, just as you come out of the cloud, the boxes are right in front of you. So give me an acrobatics check to see if you face plant into them or desks fully flip over them.
I know someone who would face plant into them, but it's not me. Ooh, 19.
All right, yeah, you come out of it and you're like, ha ha, poof, and you get right over.
Just vault right over it.
Yep.
Falls right over it. Yep. All right, you are now out of the smoke cloud. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Where's my perception? Oh, 16.
All right. Now, what you see? So these, they're. You see one of the suspicious characters from the table, and the three that are at the table were roughly the same size. 5'8", 5'10", but they all had hoods, dark brown hoods, cloaks and hoods. For the purposes of this fight, I have color-coded them as Lego Ninja. But you see one that you didn't see before, and this one is quite a bit larger than the others. But from where you are, you can see those two.
All right. And can I tell if any of them saw me? Can I do a bonus action where I do hide? I don't know if that's implied or if I have to explicitly state
You're
that.
coming directly out of a fog cloud and going behind boxes. You can take a bonus action to hide, sure. You are a rogue.
Because I did an incredible somersault, which they
Yeah.
probably didn't see because I was
Give
flipping
me-
so much.
Give me a stealth check, though.
Oh, I'm just gonna let the dice roll on this one.
And
Oh! I feel like I was very stealthy. 28.
oh yeah, you are fairly certain that no one saw you. No one saw you do this. Yeah, no, that's incredible.
All right, so I do my flip. I'm behind the boxes, and I say,
And then
I
you go
think,
like that?
good luck, suckers. Not yet. I can't do that yet.
Not after that
It's
stealth roll.
just not the right moment. I don't say good luck, suckers, but part of me wants
Okay.
to think that.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, one of them is now up. Sir Penn, you are on deck, so start thinking about what you want to do.
So I can use a spell?
You can. So one of them is going to take a turn first, and then on your turn, So basically, since we're in initiative, which is an encounter where things go in order, every one of these turns is, in theory, 6 seconds. And they're all sort of like happening one after the other, right? So
Okay.
on your turn, you can take an action, you can take a bonus action, and you can use your movement. And so your main actions you're going to be wanting to do are attack and cast a spell. Bonus actions can be a second attack with an offhand, or like so. For instance, if you wanted to do your trident and then you wanted to follow it up, you could do your bonus action with a second attack with your dagger. You could cast a spell. Some spells can be cast as bonus actions. In D&D Beyond, they would be in the bonus action. They would say BA as their casting time, as opposed to A. A lot of options.
Sorry. So it's not my turn then right now.
It's not your turn now, but decide. Think about whether you want to move, whether you want to attack, or whether you want to cast a spell, and then
I want to cast a spell.
We'll walk you through it. Don't worry, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm going to cast a spell. I have one up my sleeves.
I love it. I love everything
Choice.
about what you just said.
It's a card trick.
Okay.
This is no time for card tricks. Or maybe it is.
It is.
Queen's Gambit.
No.
Um,
It's not.
Which one are we going to do? Cloud.
Dromm. What is your armor class, Dromm?
That would be a good one.
What's your armor class, dude?
Ooh.
16.
All right. A streak of flame goes past your head inside this cloud, sort of, and it lights up as it flies through the crowd. Flies through the cloud. You see it sort of light up as it passes right between you and Agnes. All right, that's fine. All right, Serpen, you're up.
Do I have a sense of what direction it came from?
Yes, behind you.
Okay.
Good
So
question.
do I click my spell?
You certainly can. It will. So, what is your spell?
I'm going to use Detect Evil and Good.
All right. Do. Let's see. Yeah. So, if you click cast on D&D Beyond, it'll check the checkbox, which will basically you have spell slots. And so, I'm sorry. Detect evil and good. You said.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
I clicked it.
All right. So it should have filled in one of those little checkboxes.
Yes.
Perfect. And you get those unfilled when you've had a long rest. So this is so you notice the casting time is one action, right? So this is going to be your action, and it says components V and S. V stands for verbal, so you mutter the incantation, and S is somatic, or basically hand movements. So you mutter the incantation and you move your hands appropriately, and now you are concentrating on this spell. So when you are concentrating on a spell, if you take damage, you need to try to maintain concentration on that spell. And you can only have one concentration spell up at a time. But this is fine. So for 10 minutes, you know if there's any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as the creatures located. Unfortunately, you do not detect any aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead within
What
30
was
feet of
the spell?
you. No, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
You now know more about your enemy.
Oh. So it is my.
You've eliminated quite a bit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Now, do I have to mutter the thing, or I already muttered?
No,
it?
I mean, hey, if you want to roleplay spellcasting, I am here for it, baby. That is up to you.
Hey, next time.
It is by no means required. Now, so that was your action. If you have anything you want to do as a bonus action, or if you want to move, you can do that as well. You would
All right.
also have had, you were toward the front of the crowd, and this is your neighborhood, so you have a pretty good idea if you want to run somewhere, you could do it, without any downside. You may run into something once you get out of the cloud, but you pretty much know the lay of the land here.
Can I use an action?
The spell would have been your action for this turn.
Oh, sorry. So I can do a bonus action.
Yes. Do you have anything you want to do as a bonus action?
I will do 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. So the problem with that is, I believe you have to do a attack with your first action. And because you did because you did a spell, you would then not be able to do that. Now, do you have extra attack though? Let's see.
I only have one. What do you mean extra attack?
It's a thing that I think. Yeah, you
Lily
do.
has it.
No, Pen Paladin has it as well.
Oh.
So you
Yeah,
can
attacks
attack
per
twice
action
instead of
too.
once. Oh, whenever you take the attack action. All right. So that's okay. That's okay.
Because you're going to make up for it, because when you do take an attack action, you get to attack twice.
Yes. Yeah. So actually, if you took a turn to like all out attack, right? You could main action attack, bonus action 2-weapon fighting attack with the other hand. Then you could do extra attack to get another attack. So basically, you could do 3 attacks in a turn.
Oh, I don't have any extras.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Do you
So
want to
then-
move out of the fog cloud? That's really the only thing you need to decide right now.
How do I do that? Which one is that?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Reaction?
No, it's just movement. So it's
Oh.
action, bonus action, reaction will happen on other people's turns. Very good question. So right now, you are the gentleman with the trident. You know that there are 2 lovely ladies to either side of you. You know that your retainers are behind you. But other than that, you are in a fog cloud.
Oh, can I use a bonus action spell?
If you have a spell whose casting time is bonus action, absolutely.
Can I use Misty Step?
Wait a minute. No, I think because you did your main action was that a spell or an ability that did detect good and evil?
That was a spell.
All right. Yes, unfortunately, in that case, no. You can do a cantrip. If you did a cantrip as your main action, I know that's okay. I'm bombarding you with a lot of this, but it's
Okay,
really
how about
on
we
me.
move?
It's not.
How about we just move? I'll go move out of
sounds
this. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with the move.
Where would you? How would you like to? Do you want to move forward? Do you want to push past one of the ladies behind you, or to either side, or do you want to go behind you? Where would you like to go?
So where am I?
You are in a heavily obscured fog cloud.
Yes, I would move. Can I move out of the fog cloud?
You can. You can move straight forward.
Okay.
All right. One other thing you should keep in mind, as an ability, you have, what is it called? Aura of Protection. Whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gets a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier, +1. Or no, I'm sorry, a minimum of +1. So what that means is any of your comrades near you do get a +2 on any saves, and you as well get that. Anyway, all right.
That's just
So
an ability
you
that
run
has.
forward. What's your movement? Somewhere at the top, it should say your movement. Let's see. Walking speed, 30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet.
Yep. No, sorry. It's walking. I don't know why they call it walking speed. Probably because it's walking speed, but I call it movement. Anyway, so you start you're like, okay, where's my enemy? You
Yeah.
mutter the spell. You're like, ah, crap. It's none of those. Because you've battled
Feel
those in the
yourself.
past, right?
Yes.
You're used to being beset by the undead. And so you have some modicum of relief that it's not a bunch of undead. So you just sort of charge forward to get out of this cloud. And you run directly into this hulking 10-foot creature. And as you bounce into him. You realize this is probably a foe worthy of yourself. As you look in underneath the hooded cowl, nearby torchlight reflecting off lizard-like features, it goes and like roars in your face. So that's
Lizards.
That's going to be the end of your turn.
That's not evil.
Agnes, you are up, and Dromm, you are on deck.
Is the entourage going?
They've all died.
The
They have
entourage.
not all died.
The entourage is going. You're right. I am so sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
Only one of the entourage got hit. That was Cogswell.
Yeah, Cogswell got hit. The entourage is going to start to run in all directions. So,
What a wimpy entourage.
Man, when the chips hit the fan, they're out of here.
Like Sir Penn ran off, we're going off too.
Save yourself.
This guy runs out here, bumps into this box, probably falls over it.
Stay away from my box.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where the heck did my D20 go? See, these are the problems, folks. These are the problems we have in this day and age. Alright, we're going to the backup D20. Backup D20. I don't know where that went. Where did my... Oh, there it is. There. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, he just falls on his face. So that wasn't Cogswell. What was that? It was another one of your guys.
Bane?
Yeah, Bane. Bane's he's totally fallen. He just, bam, wipes. She is
Stay there,
very
Bane.
sensible. She actually runs out there and gets away. And I'm going to say she follows her.
These guys ruined the after party.
Yeah, these guys definitely ruined the after party. And Cogswell, who was hit, he's actually gonna... No, he's gonna leave too. He's leaving too. Alright. Thank you, Agnes. You feel the sort of fog cloud sort of like eddy currents in it as everybody like splits and runs away.
All right, Agnes is going to cast invisibility on herself.
All right.
Second level.
All right.
In a fog cloud
Well, of course.
where no one can see her.
And she's going to use her movement to get low to the ground, because currently she's, I think, piggybacking Dromm. So she's going to get down onto the ground and slither her way back in the direction that she was coming from.
Okay. All right. As you back out of the cloud, you're sort of slithering, you're being very stealthy. You sort of get out and you see one of the people there, flail in one hand, crossbow in the other, sort of chilling on the... you can't see any of that, can you? Gosh, diggity. Right,
That's okay. I can imagine it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can. There's this guy. Yep. So basically, yeah, the three... well, I guess you wouldn't know this. So, yeah, you see that guy, and you're like, there's one of them. What else would you like to do?
I know that there's at least three, right?
You know there's at least three.
Right, okay. And I knew that one of them was behind, and that the other two had disappeared.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. So then the one that's behind, I probably knew that person was there.
That's a fair point. Which
Okay.
is part of the reason I'm sure you're slithering and being stealthily invisible.
Right, okay. So I think that, can I cast Bardic Inspiration? Can I see Vinny from here?
You definitely can't see Vinny because Vinny is hiding, and the sort of circumference of the fog cloud would be between you and Vinny.
right.
You would have been right next to Dromm when you started your turn.
Okay. Well, they need to hear me anyway, so I don't want to give away my position. So I'm going to hold off on the Bardic Inspiration for now, and
Okay.
I think I'm just going to just hang out invisible just outside of melee range, so nobody's going to step on me by accident.
Okay. All right, Dromm, you are up.
Okay. So I'm going to. I think I'm going to walk out of the fog myself.
Okay. Which way would you like to walk? You
That
basically, this fog cloud happened. You heard Cogswell take an arrow. You heard a sort of an exclamation as like two armored people clank in front of you. Everyone else is like running away. Agnes like disappears literally.
So I'm gonna go back from whence I came.
Okay. All right.
Get back to where I know might not be foggy.
All right. So you turn around.
So it wasn't foggy when I was there last.
You turn around. You walk back and bump basically directly into this this hooded figure who's like.
Is he all I see? Do I see anything else? Or he mostly...
All you see is an empty street. You would see Agnes, but she's invisible.
Gotcha.
I see you.
That's true, Agnes. You see Dromm sort of like...
This is an interesting thing. Okay. So...
Fight!
I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Yeah, you are.
So then I brandish my maul.
Okay.
And what do? Brandish the and then I sort of like roll. And even at point blank range, apparently I only get a 6 on the maul. So or an 8 rather. Sorry.
I mean, you were kind of caught off guard. You know, you weren't ready for this, so you're like, oh! And you like swing and they dodge it easily.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, so here we are.
Here we are.
I am going to... Correct me if I'm wrong. So I've only used part of my movement, so I could move again.
You could. You would, if you move outside of melee range, you will invoke an attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity, right? Okay. So what we're gonna do?
Yeah, you probably only used 10 feet of your movement. Honestly, you were on the edge of the cloud, and you just moved just outside it. So.
Got it. So I'm going to, what am I gonna do, Shawn? What am I gonna do?
New character, who dis? First fight.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
First fight with a new character.
Okay, so.
Not only that, but a level 7 character, so there's even more options. Yeah. See, Nakul, you are definitely not alone. This is overwhelming for even a seasoned veteran like Steven.
What is a spell? So I'm going to...
That's true. This is the first time you've had spells, too. Oh, you are
complete
totally...
opposite from what he's used to playing.
This is definitely, usually you're like a monk who just attacks, and then attacks again, maybe attacks once more, and then maybe extracts
standing,
extra. Yeah. I love D&D.
Hey, Steven, you're so tall, you might not have had to move out of the cloud. You could have just looked around.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like your head out of the cloud.
I'm going to use
Hey, where'd everyone go?
I'm going to use my bonus action to
Use your bonus
manifest my echo, and it's going to be on the other side.
Your
of
what
our
now?
dude.
I need an
Manifest
echo for
echo.
you? Oh my god, I need an echo of you. What's an echo look like? Maybe all gray?
A magical translucent gray image of myself.
Perfect.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, alright.
Until I dismiss it as a bonus action, until I manifest another echo, or until I'm incapacitated.
All gray.
Well, it's more armored than you are. Oh, it has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got something. Why are you not coming off? Ah. Okay. Alright, so does it also have a weapon?
No.
No. Fascinating. Okay, where are you putting it?
On the other side of directly on the other side of this lizard dude from
Okay.
me. The way ostensibly he's in the direction he's not looking.
Oh, so he's now flanked?
No, he's not, because my echo is not a creature.
Oh.
Okay.
Very weird. But cool. And now attack of opportunity be damned. I'm gonna go back into the
Go back into the fog. Oh my god.
Attack this if you can find me.
All right. Red guy's gonna take the attack. That's hilarious. So he swings at you with his flail for 20 to hit, which I kind of assume hits.
Yep.
So you're gonna take. So basically, you're like, oh. You boof, as he wails on you with his flail as you go back in. How far back do you want to go?
Just inside.
Just inside. Okay. So you take 5 damage from that.
Under the cover of fog.
Yeah, just as you disappear, he gets a hit in, basically.
Alright.
Amazing. Okay, does that conclude your turn then?
That concludes my turn.
All right. And just as soon as you go back in, the fog cloud dissipates. Poof. and
What, does it only last like 1 minute?
no. Well, I mean, to be fair, you don't actually know what caused or what, but no. All you know is it disappears. Sir Penn, you feel you when you go out and about for a night on the club, you wear your armor because you're like a little bit rough and tumble. You don't like to go out without your armor class fully maxed, right?
Good sense.
Yeah, it's good sense. It's just good sense, really.
That sense.
And the interesting thing is though, you sort of bumped into this guy. He's like all up in your grill, and you're getting ready to fight him. But you feel your chainmail glowing red hot. And it's extremely painful.
Pardon me.
You actually take 12 fire damage.
Ooh.
As you're basically, you feel like you are inside a scaldingly hot metal pan. So that happens.
No, doctor, but that sounds bad.
I'm feeling the heat over here.
Yeah.
Right after that, this giant beast in front of you, just sort of goes to town on you.
Uh-oh.
Does it sway with me?
It swipes at you. So it's a 17. What is your armor class? AC. It should be at the top somewhere.
Is that him?
16.
Okay, so it does hit. So if it ties or bests it, so even if it had gotten a 16, but it gets a 17, so you are going to take 12 more damage.
Oh my goodness.
From its claws as it tears into you, and then it's actually going to go and try to bite your head, because that's how this thing rolls. And oh my gosh, at 22, you're going to take another 8 damage as it like closes this like vice-like mouth, just like you were definitely not expecting this as you're.
And this thing wasn't evil?
What's that?
And this thing wasn't evil?
Well, he's evil, but he's not one of the
He's not one of the
special
specific
types of evil.
things. Yes.
It's not like magical or whatever.
Yes. We'll get into more of the philosophy later on.
Do I need to track all these damages, or you're doing that, Shawn?
Oh no, you're doing that. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, who remembers? It was
5,
12,
12, no, and 8. The head was 8, right?
it was a 12 and an 8, so it was 20 from this dude, and then you took something from the heated metal.
The heated metal, I think, was
Or
12.
12.
All right, so
And the slashing was 12, and the head was 8.
at the top of the D&D Beyond, Sir Penn, you can keep track of this. There's
It's a
probably
heal damage. You put in the number, and then you say damage.
Okay. So I'll do 12 and then 20, or do I have to do 12, 8, and...
It doesn't matter.
at this
It'll all
point,
add up.
you can just do it. You can just, so 32 basically. 32 damage.
So So I have 28 left. Or are you guys not supposed to know that?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
When you're dealing with creatures, if the creature has less than half of its original hit points, I'll say that it looks bloodied or some equivalent. But in this case, you look bloodied.
Okay.
Damn creature. Taking out Sir Pen after a fun night.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not.
No, this is his fault.
Vinny, you are up, and
Oh boy. Well, I was gonna make the decide. Do I go help Sir Pen or do I get this blue guy who's kind of by himself?
Yeah.
You know, sniffing his own breath. And I thought I might go help Sir Pen, but then I just saw him bite his head, and he's looking in rough shape.
yeah,
So I don't know.
you see
if
this
I wanna
guy
go
like
over there.
standing like at least a head or so taller. First of all, Sir Pen's just like, he like cries out in pain, and you see his chain mail visibly glowing red.
Yeah.
And then this guy just like rends into him and then like bites him. And that's what you see. But you see everyone else too. You can see everything now. The cloud is gone. Things are chaotic. The entourage is still in the process of running away. This guy's down in front of you.
All right. So Sir Pen needs help. I have to go over there.
Oh.
All
But
right.
you are completely hidden right now. You have the element of
Yes.
surprise. So sneak attack
So-
away, my friend.
I'm going to do that. Looking at the wrong thing. I'm going to do a sweet cartwheel over behind my boxes and come out behind the big white-headed lizard guy
All right.
that's beating up Sir Pen.
Coming from behind.
Yep.
All right,
And-
he's now
Is he
flanked.
flanked?
Oh yeah, totally
Yes.
So
flanked.
now you've got advantage.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, and don't I get a plus bonus because of Sir Pen's aura? Or
That
does
is
it?
to saving throws.
Oh, I was saving it for my attack. Okay.
Yeah, no.
So, all right. So I'm going to attack him with my short sword. Which,
are you doing a dual attack?
Ooh, I think I
Like
only have.
two weapon party.
Isn't that a bonus action?
Well, it's one is your action, and then the second hand is the bonus.
Okay,
action.
so this is new to me. I've maybe hit someone once with my staff as a wizard. I don't,
So Agnes does dagger than her rapier. So
do I have to do one after another? I can't do both at one time, right?
Well, I mean,
One is your main. One is your action. One is your bonus action.
All right, so I'm gonna hit him with my short sword first. But first, I have to see if it hits right.
Correct.
Well. I'm a little groggy from my cartwheel.
but you've got advantage. Roll again. You got advantage. Roll again.
Oh,
You've got
yes.
advantage.
Yeah, because that was a 1. All right.
One's not the best roll,
I need a
but
new
it's
die.
not
That
the. Oh wait, it is.
one- No, wait. I can't possibly roll a 1 twice in a row. This will work. All right, but then I get to add. Where?
6 plus 6.
Okay, 14. Does that hit?
So you do this. I mean, the cartwheel. The cartwheel is amazing. Unfortunately, the attack afterwards. You said 14.
Yes.
Just misses. You
But
you were
he
just
can do his second hand, right?
you were just a little off. Yeah. So that was your first hand, and so you
Yep.
go for the second.
Roll again.
All right. So
With advantage.
when I whiffed with my first one,
Yeah.
I make it seem like I wasn't even trying to hit him. I was just unsheathing it, getting it ready for the next attack.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually trying to hit him that time. So, but
Yeah.
now I'm really trying.
Yeah. One of the entourage, as he's running, he looks back and he sees it, and he's like, "Yeah."
With advantage. Roll again.
I just rolled a 1 again for the hit on my other attack. So I'm not using that die again
I don't know why you decided to use it again anyway.
because I couldn't roll 1 twice in a row. It just wasn't gonna happen.
And an 8 again. Plus 6.
14.
14. He doesn't hit again.
Okay, for my, I think don't I have? It was just a. Oh
You're
yeah,
looking at someone else's, aren't you?
no, I'm looking at
Oh my
mine.
god.
Oh.
Yeah, where did my bonus thing go? Oh yeah.
So Sir
Okay,
Pen,
so,
Sir Pen, as you're standing there, basically in pain with this guy like trying to bite your neck, you see Vinny. Whiff, whiff.
He's missing.
Oh yeah.
the guy's hard to hit.
Agnes is just sitting on the ground watching all this.
All right, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide behind the guy.
So wait, so is this? So you've already used your bonus action.
Oh, that counts as my the extra hitting. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna stand there and hope he doesn't turn around, because there would be no reason for him to notice me.
To be fair, yeah, you haven't hit him.
You haven't hit him.
All right, I'm just gonna stand really still.
As long as you didn't
Nice-
use
nice
your
job, Vinny.
Godzilla.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the save.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm there for you.
All right. That brings
I
us.
tried.
We're both in a whole lot of trouble now.
So this red guy doesn't know there's an echo behind him. Agnes is invisible, and the guy he just hit, who was for a brief moment in a fog cloud, is now no longer in a fog cloud. So he's going to run up and try to hit you with a heavy club. And
Not before invoking an attack of opportunity.
oh, go on. Your echo has an attack of opportunity, does it?
I have sort of. It's manifest echo opportunity attack. When a creature that you can see within 5 feet of your echo moves at least 5 feet away from it, I can use my reaction to make an opportunity attack against that creature as if I was in the echo space. So basically, I just like sort of manifest where my echo is, hit him, and then go back to where I was.
That's cool.
That's cool. Make that attack, my friend.
I'm so happy.
I get to do something weird.
Do something that hits no matter what.
So I'm doing that with the maul. Does it?
It's not so easy.
So Agnes,
Well, it's
you see this sort of like weird grayish echo, sort of
Got
for
my
a second
popcorn.
pass into what's that?
Got my popcorn.
Yeah, it's sort of for a second. It's like Dromm's there, and he goes to attack. And what was the attack?
24.
Oh, that hits. Yep. So you see him, boom, and then poof, he disappears again, and he appears back where he was.
Great. So that is 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Okay.
Sorry. What was he gonna do?
Well, he was going to attack you, but he's a little off guard, but he's still going to do it. So he swings in and totally whiffs, but then he's going to try to bite you, because that's how he rolls, with a nat 20.
Oh my goodness, these guys are.
Oh, I don't
Um,
like this guy.
so 2d6 plus 2, instead of just 1. 2d6 6 plus 2. So 8 damage as he just like bites into your head as it rematerializes. That is the end of his turn, though. Sir Penn, you are up. Well, let's see. Yes, you are up, and then the entourage. And then,
All right, it's time to take care of some business.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Mr. Penn is using that damn trident.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you are.
do I have to click anything?
Yeah. So you would basically, if you're on your actions, you.
Oh no, I'm an attack. Oh, that is action.
Yes. Yeah. So if you click on the +6, it should roll that attack. It'll basically roll a d20 and add 6 to it, which is huge.
19.
All right. 19 definitely hits, so roll that damage now. So it's 1d6 plus 3.
Where do I roll the damage?
You can just click on that 1d6 plus 3 little
Oh
box.
yes, piercing. Oh well, there's two options. There's a 1d6 and a 1d8 plus 3.
The 1d8 is if you're wielding it two-handed, I believe.
Oh.
So
If
you're holding the one trident in both hands.
If you were doing
Okay.
that, then you wouldn't be able to use your bonus action to do an attack. with your
Okay. All right.
dagger.
So I'm gonna click the 1d6,
Yeah.
and it gives me a 4.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel like this should for more.
Well, he rolled a 1.
Oh, I know how that
Plus
is.
3.
I know how that is.
All right. So now, that was you took an attack with your action, and now you could do your bonus action to swing with the dagger from the other hand.
Is that the 2-weapon fighting?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What do I click?
You click on the attack roll again.
For the dagger this time, but it's also +6, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna click that and 14. And then you want me to click the damage?
No, 14 doesn't
unfortunately,
hit.
14 just misses. So you go with the trident and you try to come for the dagger, and he's ready for it this time, and he like sort of ducks to the side. But you do have extra attacks, so you could swing with your trident again.
I can.
Oh yeah. Get that
You
extra
have
attack.
two attacks per action.
So basically,
Okay, so-
because you took the attack action this time, as opposed to the spell last time, because you took the attack action, you can now use your extra attack ability, which allows you to attack again with your main weapon.
All right, here comes that trident, baby. Here it comes. 20.
Oh!
Nice.
Wait, did you roll a 20, or is it a 20 after you had 6?
20 combined. 14 plus 6.
Okay. That's
Still a
cool.
great roll.
Still good. Still a great roll. Something special happens when you roll a 20 on the dice, and we'll get into that the first time you do it. But
Okay.
for now, just roll that 1d6 and add 3.
5.
All right, so you slam into him with the trident again, clearly the weapon of choice in this battle, to do a total of 9 damage to him this turn. So that was action, which was attack action, which led into your bonus action for a second hand and your extra attack. So you could move. However, if you move away from him, because you're in melee combat, because you're within 5 feet of him and you're like hand-to-hand melee combat, close combat, if you move away, that gives him a chance to attack you. So that's called an attack of opportunity. You get those, and bad guys get those. But in this case, you probably just want to stay engaged with him because, like, this is the guy you're fighting.
Engage.
So you're probably good to go. Which
All right.
brings us to which brings us to the entourage. This guy's gonna.
Wait. So did he hit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much?
5.
you did a total of 9 this turn.
Okay.
So, does that thing have, like, how much does that thing have of life, I guess?
We don't know yet.
Don't know yet. That's part of the fun. So this guy spends half his movement to get up and then just keeps running. The blue guy lets that happen. These people basically just parted. Agnes, what's your passive perception as you're sitting sort of taking this all in?
17.
Yeah, you definitely notice that the guy in green is staring at Sir Pen.
Okay.
It's pretty obvious. And it is now your turn.
Can I see what blue guy is doing?
Blue guy is
Hidden?
sitting there patiently.
All right.
No, he's not hidden. He has his crossbow out.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna probably stay at range for a little bit.
Yeah,
I
he was
feel like-
shooting some stuff.
I could stay invisible and get closer to Mr. Green Guy, or I could attack Mr. Red Guy and use advantage with the flank, right?
Red guy, you would have advantage if you got into correct position. Yes.
Okay. I feel like that would I probably would want to be able to use that advantage. I feel like that would be beneficial. So I think I'm going to go for the red guy. I'm going to stay invisible until I actually attack. Because I think once I attack, I'm no longer invisible, right?
Correct.
Alright, but until that moment, I'm going to do 2-weapon attack. First with my dagger, then with my rapier, and then I will be repeating. Alright. Oh, 18, that's pretty good. I probably don't need to... 18 plus 5, I don't need to re-roll that, right?
Nope. That hits.
Okay, so then that's dagger, and I'm just gonna have BND roll for me, and I should have just done it myself. 3 with the dagger.
All right.
Got him in the toe there.
Yeah. I just kind of boink. Alright, so now with the rapier, another 18 plus 5. I'm guessing that also hits.
Yup.
And rapier does 9 damage.
All right. So Red has taken 21.
Yep.
Looking
Alright, and
very,
then coming in for
very
my
rough.
second attack with my dagger. That's 5 plus 5, but do I still have advantage?
I mean, yeah, you have advantage. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Sorry. Yeah.
8 plus 5, that's not enough, right?
13.
Not
No,
enough.
I did him with 14.
This guy
Okay.
is barely
my bad.
standing, but he's still up.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my rapier. Oh, nat 20.
Wait a
Nat
minute.
20 with the rapier, so I get to roll twice.
Wait a minute, how many attacks did you have?
I have 2 weapon fighting,
Okay.
and I have 2 attacks per action.
Okay, so that would be a total of 3 attacks. Because the second attack from 2 weapon fighting is your bonus action.
Oh, okay. All right, so then I guess my dagger did not do the damage, so that's fine.
I think not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Should have rolled that one first.
No, well, I,
Yes,
All right,
'cause that's
so
how
then-
that works.
so then it just stays at 21 then.
All right. All right. Dromm, you are up.
Hmm.
Agnes
Okay.
is directly behind the guy. The guy in front of you, he looks like he is barely standing up.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, barely.
Okay.
That's a big
So,
old barely.
I am going to. What am I going to do, Shawn? What am I going to do? I'm going to use a regular old attack.
Just headbutt him.
With advantage.
With advantage and with my maul. Regular old maul attack.
Regular old mall attack.
Cool. And the advantage would be 9 plus 15.
Just hits.
Just hits. Alright, no, that's good enough. That's, and I do 12 damage.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you just
Oh, very
boom.
nice.
So how many points was that?
12?
12. Wow.
That was a good hit.
It's a good hit.
Yeah. He did not need all
What'd you hit him
that.
with?
He did not need all
My
that
maul.
12. Not for
Um,
that guy at least.
cool. What weapons are the green and blue guys carrying?
They all
Do I-
have
do I notice?
flails, but the blue guy also has a crossbow.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my echo around and behind, and I can move him up to 30 feet in one turn. So let's use all of that to sort of run around the back of the green guy. He might notice, but that's okay.
Okay. You can you're not quite behind him, but you're right here.
All right, that'll do.
Is that still melee range?
It's
For a
within,
second.
if you want him within melee range, yes, that is within melee.
For sure,
Yep.
that would be ideal.
All right.
So then, I want to use some meta magic, and yeah,
As opposed to physical
What
magic.
is meta magic?
Oh, that's
gotta
good.
get them all in. So then I want to use meta magic to cast a twinned spell, or cast a chromatic orb as a twinned spell.
Twinned? What the heck is going on? What game are we playing?
He's just making up words.
All right, so I'm casting chromatic orb, and the first.
this is
So basically, I hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature I can see within range. I choose the type of damage among a set, and then the twin spell allows me to. Basically, if I use a spell like that targets one creature, I can then also target a second creature.
Oh, all right. So green and blue, I'm assuming.
I'm actually going for green and whatever our dude that's hurt my new friend Penn
All right. So
and
you
my new friend Vinny.
sort of
Yes,
turn,
get the white guy.
and
Get
you're like,
that big,
boom, boom.
not the white guy, but the guy with the white hat or whatever it is.
So
Yeah.
The
is this,
lizard?
is this an attack?
So
or
we're gonna
is this a
do
save?
acid damage.
The focused battle cam. It's all
Acid. Acid.
Oh no! Did it get bloody?
And we'll cast it as a.
I'm gonna get it down.
That's a good question. We'll cast it as a level 1.
That's terrible. We're not gonna do that. That was a terrible.
And then the creatures do have to make a
save or something.
something. What do they have to make?
Not blurry anymore.
No, it's still blurry.
Sun's coming up.
There we go. That's
There
good.
it goes.
Where
Sorry.
do I find out what kind of save or whatever people need to take.
What spell is it?
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
It should say. What does it say?
I don't know. It says a ranged spell attack.
So a ranged spell attack is an attack. So you
Great.
should
Okay.
you should have you should roll a d20 and then add whatever your spell attack modifier is.
Excellent. Okay, so that's a +5. All right, no whammies. 17.
This is for green or white.
Oh, are they separate rolls? You think?
It's twinned.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 17 for both. Green and.
I guess that's the question. If it's let me see if it's a reroll.
Before.
It says you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level 1 to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's the same roll then if it's the same spell.
Okay.
Well,
So
to target with the same spell. That's probably a separate roll.
it probably because they're different targets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like as if it was an attack on multiple.
So what do you
Okay,
want that one to be?
That'll be greeny.
Okay.
And only 5 for my friend's
All right.
attacker. I'm sorry, dudes.
Green definitely hits. And what is it? And what kind of damage is it doing?
Okay, so it's gonna do acid damage,
Acid damage. Amazing.
and the amount of damage is a bunch. 3d8. Hang on.
3d8.
8. 14.
Wow. 14. All right. So you throw 2 of these acids, probably green balls. You're like, phoom, phoom. The one streaks across. The guy with the Echo Knight behind him, he's very focused on Sir Paladin, and it like pounds into him. And at that moment, Sir Pen, you feel the armor, which was red hot, and which you were about to take a lot of damage for again, cool off. So the concentration on that heat metal spell has been broken. So well played, Dromm.
Yay.
That's a good one.
That was a huge move for multiple reasons.
Huge.
And yeah, that was your. What do you got? Anything else in the tank, Dromm, or is that the end of your turn?
Sorry, that was me. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So did the guy with the white hood get any damage, or just
He did not.
it was only the green guy, right?
He did not get any damage.
Correct. Okay.
All right. All right. The first thing that's going to happen, because everything's better that way. Hold on a second. Sorry, I should have had this. Okay, so first of all, the white guy, or the large, taller one, is going to. He notices that there's someone behind him as well. Sorry, he has actually not bad passive perception.
I don't believe it.
He is going to just kind of go into this frenzy, and
I'm just gonna back away.
he's gonna like slam his claw into Pen, and then turn around and slam his other claw into Vinny. So yeah, that's a 22 into Pen, and only a 9 into Vinny. Alright, so Pen, you're going to take another 12 damage, and you have to give me a DC 13 strength saving throw. You do add 2 to this because of your aura. So you would roll a d20, and add the under saves. You should have a strength save.
So, strength. Oh my god, I got a 1. And the strength saves, is that 5?
5. Okay, so 1 plus 5 plus 2, which unfortunately is not enough. So not only do you take that 12 damage, so mark that 12 down, but you also get knocked prone. And
What time am I gonna get knocked out?
well, all right. As long as you're above 0 hit points, you're not down yet.
Because I'm gonna die in the first mission.
No. You've got healers.
Don't worry, I've got cure wounds, so I could definitely help you out. And then once you're cured of your wounds, then you can heal yourself if you've got any healing spells.
I think any day you want to cast that.
Well, I have to lay my hands on them, so I'm not close enough.
All right, hold on 1 second, because there's something else that's about to happen.
I was counting on Ben to remain upright and distracting that big dude.
Where are you now?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, but you can take a bonus action to disengage.
Where are you now?
Or you can just take your regular action to disengage.
I was supposed to be hiding behind him.
Right.
Very sneaky, Erin.
All right. This is gonna be awesome. Oh, come on! No, stop it.
I didn't take any damage.
Not yet. Because your armor class 14.
Darn right.
Sorry, this guy is new to his spells too. Come on. Stop it. Be nice. Alright, here we go.
Practice not rolling ones.
You're gonna waste all of your non-rolling one rolls.
Get a lot of 5s here. I'm gonna get these 5s out. Look, see? Get that out of my system.
Alright, so the green guy, having had his concentration broken, he decides he could cast that same spell again, but he decides not to. He decides to spice it up a little. And 8 giant snakes spring from the ground around him and proceed to attack you all.
That's what we needed.
Damn, snakes. It's snakes.
Why did it have to be
You get 2
snakes?
snakes. You get 2 snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Everybody gets a
Yeah,
snake.
everybody gets 2
You
snakes.
get a snake! You get a snake! Everybody
gets 2 snakes. Because it's snake time.
Would anyone like my 2 snakes?
Good.
I've got 2 of my own, thanks.
Doesn't Dromm eat snakes?
He should.
There's no bones, I guess.
Today's the day to start.
It's a good day to start. Yeah, no, that's what happens. This is totally great. And so these snakes are going to attack all of you.
Okay.
It's going to be great.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
Are they poisonous snakes or are they constrictor snakes?
Does anyone have damage or poison?
That's a good question. Good question. 20 to hit you, Vinny?
Or are they performing snakes?
20 hits me.
Okay. You take 6 damage.
Although I do have uncanny dodge, which I think I can half my the attack against me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So it's not that good of a dodge.
Well, you are now grappled by this snake. And that means the other one's going to bite you. For 19.
19 also gets me.
All right, so you've taken 11 damage and you are grappled.
Oh, that one hit me
So
for
now
5.
8.
All right.
Oh, I have that as well.
Well, now that you're grappled, I don't think you can take dodge.
Oh.
All right. Pen, the second snake is going to hit you for. This could be bad, but maybe not. Wow, it got a natural 20, but then it rolled a 2 and a 1 on its hit dice. So 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 5. So another 5 damage from a bite as this snake bites you.
Did I type that in?
Yep. You take another 5.
Alright.
They're dying.
Oh gosh!
They're dying.
Dromm, 20 to hit, I assume hits.
Yep.
Oh my god, these snakes are killers.
Another 20 to hit. So you take 10 total, and you are also grappled. Yeah, this mage is no joke. Agnes, you are now visible. That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And a 18. Does an 18 hit?
18 does it, yeah.
All right, so you are both grappled, and you also take 10 damage. Woo! That was that turn.
Oh my goodness.
The red guy's dead, so he doesn't get a turn. Vinny, you're up.
3 of us.
Wow, so I'm also on the ground.
You are
Trapped by a snake.
you are currently grappled. You can attack. You can attack the snake that's attacking you. Or you can try to make a DC 14 escape.
Now, if he attacks, he's at disadvantage, right?
You have yes. Your attack roll has disadvantage, and attacks against you have advantage. Your speed is 0, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. That is what restrained does to you.
Alright,
So you could attack at disadvantage to the snake. It's also worth mentioning that all of these snakes are sort of glowing with this sort of fey aura around them, and the green guy conjured them up.
Okay, I think.
Is he concentrating real hard?
I mean, you can give me a perception check, but it sure looks like it.
I do have a short bow.
How are we being grappled? Like, are we not going to be able to move our arms? Like,
You can grappling is kind of weird, right? So basically, you're effectively restrained. So a restrained creature its speed becomes 0, can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you're
like when a kid grabs on your leg.
right, but
there's
I'm
a
wondering
snake-
about spells.
yeah,
The somatic spells.
you can do
are not
somatic
gonna
spells, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
If you were paralyzed, you would not be able to. But
So-
just grappled, you're good.
Okay.
So my arms are free, right? I'm still standing, my arms are free?
Are you standing? I guess you are standing, actually. I'm sorry.
Only one person's prone.
Yeah, only poor Sir Pen got knocked down.
Alright, so I'm gonna take up my bow and arrow. I'm hoping the snake's busy with the lower half of my body.
Sure.
Alright, and I'm gonna knock an arrow and shoot it right at the green guy's face.
Okay. It will be at disadvantage, but roll that attack.
No sweat. Alright, where did my bow go? Okay, so which one rolls to hit? This
That
one.
one. You don't have to roll it twice.
Are you kidding me? Well, I'm probably just gonna lay down and let the snake eat me.
Oh, that good, huh?
Oh, that was a little better. Okay,
doesn't matter.
so 9.
Nine
Come
does-
on, 9.
9 does not hit, my friend.
Unbelievable. Okay. So, let's see. Can't do all that much.
Oh, by the way, Vinny, being in this close a proximity to the large one that's been attacking Serpent and you, because it also slashed at your chest last time, if you remember, you definitely noticed a distinct tattoo on the wrist of this beast.
Of these lizard guys?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Can I use a bonus action to disengage from my snake, like shake it off, or do I just have to?
That's the.
Yeah, you would have to break the grapple to do that.
All right. So I haven't done that. I haven't even tried. I just failed to shoot my Nerf arrow at someone.
I mean,
okay.
If it had worked, all the snakes would have disappeared. I mean, it was worth a shot.
Literally. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna wave at everyone. Maybe it's the last time I see them, and whoever's turn is next.
All right. All right. The blue guy, who hasn't done much this whole time, he's just sort of sitting back. You're not really sure what his deal is. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and he's just gonna shoot a thing of flame at Dromm. Because that's how, wow, with a nat 1. That's all that he does.
Nice.
It's just sort of like, he's just
I feel like he's just like, yeah, I'm helping.
yeah, things are pretty much going his way. He feels like he's doing pretty well for himself. Oh, actually, you know what? Is he? Yeah, no, that's fair. I already said that. Never mind. All right, that's what he does. Sticking with it. He's kind of a show-off. That's his personality. I've now decided that. Serpent, you are up. Agnes on deck. Serpent, you are prone and restrained, my friend. And you are...
Heal yourself.
You're very low on health.
Okay, so
He should be able to heal himself.
I.
Yeah, if you wanted to,
Damage.
as an action, you could basically heal your entire lay on hands pool. So you could heal yourself for 35, which is arguably not a bad plan. It would
That's a bonus. Where is that? Other?
It is one of your abilities
Mending?
as a paladin. So if you're looking at your actions under all, a little further down, you should see lay on hands pool.
Yes.
So basically, you could use your turn to heal yourself for 35. Now you'd still be grappled and prone, so you could try to stand up using half your movement.
What if I want to keep fighting, or am I not even able to fight?
No, you are absolutely able to fight. Your attack would be at disadvantage, but because he's flanked, you'd be at advantage, so you'd make a normal attack. So you could basically spend half your movement to stand up. Oh, unless... wait a minute. Let me see if grappled... If it makes your movement speed 0, does that mean you can't stand up? Hold on one moment. Just let me read something real quick. Grapple, your speed becomes 0. Whatever. I'm going to say if you want to get up, you can.
Okay, so I can get up, and then I can click my trident.
Yes, and are you attacking the snake or the giant dude in front of you? You currently have a snake wrapped around your waist.
So I don't know
Makes
if I
a very
try-
nice belt.
I don't know if I want to use a trident on the snake.
Just go into the big guy. Go for it, man.
Yeah, why not? Let's go for that big guy.
Why not?
Okay, so I click the 6, right? The +6?
Yes.
Alright, that rolls a 3 + 6, 9.
All right. Unfortunately, a 9 does not hit.
So I don't click the piercing, I don't click the,
You do not.
okay. So now I have a second
Probably
hand,
something
right?
to do with the snake wrapped around your legs and like trying to get up. You're like just a little off with your trident. It's not quite feeling it.
Alright, let's try the dagger then. I can use the dagger, right?
Real quick question. Yes, you could. Real quick question. What are your hit points?
Hit points.
What is
You're
your health?
dying.
Your health.
11.
11.
He's 11.
All right. Remember that spell you tried to use earlier as a bonus action, Misty Step?
Yeah.
This might be a good time to use that.
The Misty Step?
And I make that suggestion only because you have a snake wrapped around you, and you're in melee range with a big bad dude, and you only have 11 health. But if you Misty Step 30 feet away, you will no longer be grappled, and you will no longer be in combat.
I'm going to do the Misty Step, so where do I do that?
Well, 30 feet from where you are now. So given the layout of this chaos, where would you like to go is the question.
I want to get away from snakes and bad guys. So
You just want to go to the party.
He wants to go home.
I mean, literally, I wish I never met these guys. No, I'm kidding. Send me back to the Duchess. Yeah, just away from the snakes, please.
Okay, so you do have to see the spot. So you can't go into one of the nearby buildings, but you could go basically, 30 feet away. So which direction would you like to go 30 feet? If you want to go, you could go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get all the way over to here, which you can't even see, but it's at the end of this thing. It's like right over here at the end of this.
Yeah, that works. Let's do that.
Yeah, okay. All right, so you try to attack with the trident. Not quite feeling it, and so you appear, and you're all the way over there. And the snake sort of drops to the ground, confused.
Yay! Get away from me.
All right, Agnes, you are up. Or actually, no, you still have your movement. If you wanted, you can move your movement now, Serpent.
Keep on running.
So you could keep on running.
I'll keep running. Keep on running. Opposite direction. I clearly.
All right. So you have left the building.
Yeah.
I love it. Agnes, you are up. What would you like to do?
I would like to do Cloud of Daggers.
Dromm is on deck. Ooh, Cloud of Daggers.
Level.
Hold on. Who are you doing that to?
The green guy.
Okay.
All right, Cloud of Daggers.
I'm trying to figure out which level I want to use it at.
Sure.
Let's see here. Green guy. I think level 2 would probably be enough.
All right. Now, does he take that now or on his turn?
When he begins his turn, or when she begins her turn, I don't know if I'm close enough to see or be able to tell if lizards.
When they begin their turn? Got it.
Yeah.
All right. That is your action.
On their turn, I will roll because they will obviously begin in that.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything else? Bonus action or movement? You are currently engaged with 2 snakes.
I think that.
One is wrapped around you. Lovingly wrapped around you.
I think that I can do a bardic or a combat inspiration now.
Dromm is the next up.
All right, so I am going to. I'm gonna be like, you go get him, big guy.
Amazing.
So you get a 1d8 added to any roll that you choose.
Before, and when do I get to add it? Like after the roll, but before I know what happens, or do I have to do it before?
No, after you roll and you know what you rolled, and thinking, ooh, that was pretty terrible, I probably should add it.
Got it.
Then you can do it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
And you could do it to attack.
Okay.
You could do it to damage. You could do it to your. I think you could do it to your AC. To your armor class. If someone goes to attack you, you can roll.
What?
To up.
It's amazing. It's awesome.
Let's hear. It's basically bardic inspiration, but you can add a 1d8 to a weapon damage roll, or when it's made against the creature, you can use it to add that number to your AC class.
Amazing.
Got it.
All right,
so I'm going to use my bonus action first, and I'm going to manifest Echo Teleport to swap places with my Echo.
All right, leaving an empty snake behind.
Well, no, unfortunately my Echo is going to be there, and it's going to be dead pretty soon.
Your Echo is now constricted by a snake. Perfect.
Now I'm going to walk around the back of the green guy, so if I, say, cast a spell that went through him, it could also potentially hit the blue guy if it was distant enough.
Oh, blue guy.
Oh my gosh. All right.
All been ignoring the blue guy.
He might pay for it. You will.
Now-
Well, okay. Depending on the spell, you may also hit the snakes in your echo, but we'll see. What are you casting?
Okay, so just a quick question.
Okay.
Oh, don't get too close. He's in a cloud of daggers.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Noted.
Can you move a little to your right?
Yeah. Am I within 30 feet of the blue guy?
In
What
the
are we
real
talking
world,
about?
I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Are you within 30 feet of the blue guy?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Oh, just outside, right?
I don't think so. So 30 feet from you, yeah, 5. Yeah, 30. You're probably 40 if you're behind the green guy.
Okay. Okay. Might change my plan a little bit.
Fair enough. Bad guys are on deck, but Vinny's after that.
Okay. So what we're gonna do then is Thinking just 1 second.
No problem.
Screw it. Still gonna do it.
Okay.
Cool. So we're gonna cast Agonizer's Scorcher,
All right.
level 2.
Is that a cone
And-
or a straight line? That's a straight line, isn't it?
It's a straight line.
Yeah, okay.
And creature must make a Dex saving throw. Looks like only 13. Is there any way to use Agnes's inspiration die to help me with that, or?
You get.
I don't think it does the spell save modifier.
Okay.
Or at least, of the things you just read a moment ago, it didn't sound like it did.
It should be. You can add it to one ability check, attack roll, saving throw, damage, or AC. Ability check,
Ability
attack
check.
roll.
Ability check would be
Yeah.
if I said, like, give me a perception or give me investigation.
Right.
Saving throw would
Okay.
be if you're making a saving throw. So I don't think you can, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
All right, so what is it? This is a, what is it?
13.
But sorry, what,
Dex.
Is it Dex?
Dex. Dex! Oh, he gets a 12 plus 0.
Oh, nice. Okay. Whew. So,
Unbelievable. He
Yeah.
has a wisdom. He actually has a pretty good wisdom plus 2.
nice.
But
So
Dex,
he also
okay.
has 3d8 fire damage.
3d8 fire damage. Oh, baby.
1.
Oh, how much is that going to do? That'll determine whether he gets. You got a
13.
13. He keeps concentration. But he does take 13 damage.
Okay, cool. So now,
That's
Oh,
green guy?
wait a minute.
Yeah. That's green.
Isn't he dead?
He's dead. So that breaks his concentration pretty bad right there.
Ooh, no more snakes?
And so as he falls to the ground, poof, poof, all the snakes disappear.
Mm.
And things are suddenly looking better.
okay. So
There's still a cloud of daggers there, people. Just beware.
got it. So
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what this
move
was.
my.
That's right.
I'm gonna move
Oh, yeah, you're still
my.
there.
Noted. I'm gonna move my Echo, who somehow survived this, next to the blue guy.
Using just normal movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Then.
Hello.
So here's actually a question.
Ready.
So action surge, where I can take one additional action on my turn, is now an appropriate time, or would I have had to use that before I did the initial action?
No, you would use it now.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use action surge,
Yeah, you are.
and I'm going to also use unleash incarnation.
Go on.
Okay, cool. So action surge, I'm going to attack through my echo, and I'm going to attack the blue guy with my maul.
Okay. All right.
Fire. Something carnation.
Instant carnation.
You're casting instant carnation?
6, and then I'm going to use Agnes's die. Yeah, plus 7. So what's that? 13, 19.
19 hits.
Great.
There it is.
Only 6 damage. Darn.
6 damage, but it is the first damage on him, so.
Cool. And then via Unleash Incarnation, I'm going to make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position. So that's not very good. Still getting used to it. So 7.
Yeah, it does not hit.
Alright, I'll just go back here by the dead green guy.
Alright. Alright, so your echo is still next to him?
Yeah.
Alright, some sort of echo nonsense. Alright,
Control
green
this
guy
lizard guy.
is dead. Green guy's dead. Large guy finds no one in front of him to attack. So he's going to turn and do the next best thing, which is attack. Oh, you're no longer restrained, so you got that going for you. Neither are you restrained. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. So his attacks will not have advantage, but they still will come fast and furious toward you. That is not that good. 10 to hit? Probably not. 19 to hit? That probably hits, right?
Wait, who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm talking to you, Vinny.
Oh. Yeah, that hits me.
Did a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay, nice.
It used to.
How's it feel? How's it feel as
Feels good.
as 8 bite damage as this guy like sinks his teeth into you, and you get a real close, and you recognize the smell of these guys as well, and it just brings back really bad memories. And
Can I dodge his bite?
uncanny dodge, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 4 damage then to me.
Love it.
Nice. I also love that.
All right, Vinny, you are up.
All right. I didn't really want to be by myself with the big dude here. Somebody abandoned me and ran off when Snake showed up.
Wait, that me?
Yeah, all right, so I'm looking around to see if I can see good old Penn hightailing it around the corner.
Penn is now 55 feet away from you.
Great.
Penn's trying to save keep alive, man.
You're like looking for your entourage. You're like, where'd they get off to?
What a weak entourage.
All right, I don't want to fight this big dude by myself, so I'm gonna cast. Is it it's not a person, right? Is it humanoid?
It's humanoid.
Right?
It's humanoid.
Yeah. So I can cast Charm Person on it, right?
Yeah, sure.
More like Charm Lizard. All right,
Sure,
I'm
you
gonna
can-
cast Charm Lizard on this.
You're gonna charm the lizard. You're gonna be a charmer.
I'm especially interested because it says I can charm it with advantage if my companions are fighting it. Although no one's fighting it, fighting other people.
Wait, it says you can charm with advantage?
Yeah, in Charm Person, you attempt to charm a human you can see. It must make a Wisdom saving throw and does so with it. It does it with advantage.
Yeah, that makes
It would help
more
if
sense.
I actually read the whole description.
If your companions are fighting it.
No, I like what I made up in my head better. All right, so I'm just gonna cast Charm Lizard on him.
Yeah, I mean, so to be clear, it will have advantage because you are engaged in combat with it.
Am I? I'm just kind of standing behind him, trying to do that thing where he turns around and I just slide a little bit further behind him.
No, you're in initiative with it. That's what matters.
Oh boy! All right, maybe this might be.
Now you can use your bonus action to disengage, so he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. All right, I'm just gonna try and charm him. Okay.
You're
So,
gonna
Alright.
charm him instead of disengaging?
well, I can use a bonus action
Yeah,
to disengage. So I can do both. All right, so he needs to get a 13.
He's really pissed right now. He gets a 15 plus what is it? But it doesn't matter, I guess. Wisdom.
Oh wow!
So yeah, no, he
Oh, he had no problem.
yeah, your charms. You're like, huh? And he's like, ah.
All right, it's time for me to just get the heck away from this guy. All right, so I'm disengaging as the same direction that Penn went.
Okay. What's your movement?
Swimming.
30.
Why is my dagger damage only popping up?
All right.
Well,
All right.
Yeah,
so
okay.
that happens. All right. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So the blue guy who's next to this weird corporeal thing, he goes, "Bach! Do any of you speak Draconic?
I do.
All right.
Do you really?
You hear him say, "Bach!" after him. And then he's going to take off running.
Opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack. All right.
Oh wait, who spoke and who's moving? The big dude spoke.
And the blue guy's moving?
The blue guy addressed his only companion that's still alive, who's apparently named Bach.
So the white dude is Bach.
So 16.
The blue guy's in charge.
16. What, armor? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that hits. That hits.
That hits. Cool. 6, 8, 11 damage.
Nice. So he's taking a total of 17 now. All right. He. Let's see. So. What is his movement? Okay. So he runs to here, and he shouts. Do you have to speak the same language? That's interesting. That's fascinating. So he yells out in really, really terrible common, "Growl!" And Sir Pin, I would like you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please. So roll a d20, and I think your aura applies to yourself, so you actually get to add 2 plus whatever your wisdom save says to add.
So 12 plus the 7 for my wisdom. So.
Well, you have a plus. You have a plus 7 in wisdom.
Yeah.
No, you do
That sounds
not.
crazy.
What?
Yeah, he does.
Wow. Yeah.
Holy nuts! Yeah.
Because he's got proficiency in it.
And charisma. Wow.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
Paladin.
you feel this guy. He yells to you to grovel, and it doesn't even like you're like, why would I do that?
I'm Sir Pen, dude.
And if you could see his face, it would look a little like taken aback that you just
Yeah.
completely ignored his magical spell. And that's his turn. Sir Pen, you are up. You
All
are.
right, so
you are
so
about.
I'm far away from everybody, right?
You are 55 feet from both. Slight different angle, but you're 55 feet from both the larger lizard thing and the. They're all in brown cloaks, but for our
So
purposes,
can I
they're
use
blue.
my crossbow?
You could grab your crossbow, sure, absolutely.
I'm going to attack with that.
Sounds like a plan. You do see Vinny running towards you, but that won't affect your aim too much.
Okay. So if
Don't
I
hit
click,
me.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to hit my buddy Vinny. So if I click this +2,
That'll do it.
it's a 12 + 2, 14. So
Who are you
is
aiming
that
at?
enough?
Who are you
I
aiming
am
at?
aiming at the same guy who was burning my armor.
That guy's dead.
Oh, whoops.
So you're
who's
aiming
left?
at either the large guy who is like in melee combat with you, or the guy who just yelled at you to grovel and you shrugged it off.
Yes, let's do it at that guy.
All
The
right.
groveling guy. That's what you get for telling me to grovel.
Right.
Mhm.
So what
So
was the
I'm
total
gonna-
to hit?
It was a 14.
14 just hits.
Nice. All right.
So now my damage, I click the damage.
Yep.
2.
All right. Hey,
That's
2 is,
better than 0.
2 is
Wait, I had a
better.
3 and then it gave me a -1. Why was it -1?
Why is it -1?
Oh, because your crossbow is 1d6 - 1 for some reason.
Oh, okay.
That is fascinating.
Okay, so only 2 damage. Not much.
But you could shoot again. And then shoot one more time.
No, because he adds his proficiency bonus.
Yeah, you do a little thing like where you like
-1.
you're like, you've got your trident's basically on your back. You shoot once with the crossbow, and then you like after you shoot it, you flip it over, catch it in your other hand, and shoot again. It's a pretty badass move you've been practicing. So you basically.
So I am gonna.
So if you do if you do your extra attack, you can attack twice more basically. So you're doing one attack, 2 weapon fighting, and then extra attack.
Okay, so I can do the crossbow thing again?
Yep.
So that is a 18.
That hits.
16 plus 2. Okay, so then the damage, you want me to click the damage?
Yep.
0. Man, this thing sucks. I'm not gonna use it.
Oh,
0.
-1.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's so weird. I don't understand why it's -1.
I do not know. That is very.
I mean, are you proficient in it? Because it should be plus your proficiency.
You gotta be proficient in.
I mean, it would say martial weapons, simple weapons, and I'm pretty certain that a crossbow is at least one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be proficient in it. Why is it
Yep.
2d6 minus 1? That's just what it is.
Okay, so I have one more move.
Yeah, you can do the crossbow again.
There's nothing else I can do, right? Can't do a spell or something.
If you had a bonus action spell, we could say that we could say that other
1d8.
attack was your extra attack.
The crossbow.
We could say that you basically did attack and extra attack, and now you can use your bonus action for a spell.
So why does it say 1d6? Oh, it's a hand crossbow instead of a light crossbow. 1d6 piercing, but I don't understand why it's
If you had a bonus action that you wanted to use, but you may not.
Where do I see my bonus
Oh,
actions?
martial ranged weapons.
You
Oh, yeah,
can
it's
do
two.
It's not martial
compelled.
ranged weapons.
Wow, you have 3 different spells. You have compelled
He's not
duel,
proficient in it.
ensnaring strike, and misty step.
Nah, let's just attack. I'm gonna continue attacking. Well, actually, no, this crossbow's not doing much damage because it was -1. Can I throw my dagger?
Wow, that's fascinating.
20 to
Yeah, you
20 to 60 feet.
could throw your dagger.
Alright, that's it. I'm throwing it.
Try it too, can you?
Yeah, well, I don't want to lose my trident.
That's
Alright, I'm gonna click the +6 for the dagger, okay?
Okay, love it.
8 + 6, 14. Is that enough?
for blue guy.
That was a dagger thrown.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's enough.
Okay, so the damage is 2 + 3, 5.
Nice. That's good.
There we go.
All right.
So close.
Okay, Agnes, you are up. Drama's on deck.
All right. Well, Agnes is pretty far away from everything. Even with her movement, I don't know if she'd be able to get into melee range. So I'm thinking that she's just going to cast the Cloud of Daggers again, just kind of to relocate it.
You'd need 40 feet to get within melee range.
Yeah, I only have 30.
Okay.
So I'll do Cloud of Daggers 3rd level this time,
Okay.
because I can. And I'm going to center it on the lizard with the white hood.
Oh boy, good luck.
All right. Any other movement or anything else?
I will Bardic Inspire. Who's up? Oh, I guess Gromm's up next, but I already did Gromm. So I guess I'll do Vinny this time. Oh, can Vinny even hear me? How far is Vinny now?
I have elf ears. I can hear you.
He is a little more than 70 feet.
70 feet. I mean, I am an entertainer. I feel like I'd be able to project my voice.
Sure. Yeah.
So I will say something in Elvish. Regarding fight like an elf, not flee like, don't flee like a flea.
Classic.
Is this inspiring?
Yes, it is. It's very inspiring.
Or is that advice you give me?
It's a very old Elvish saying.
Okay.
Fight
Yeah.
like an elf, don't flee like a flea.
Perfect.
And then maybe I'll use some of my motion to get a little bit closer, but not within. Yeah. No, I think I'll stay where I am. Maybe I'll move so I'm within 30 feet.
You're within 30
Yeah.
feet of who?
Just. So you just move like 10 feet up. Yeah, just a little bit closer. So now we can all be on one screen, maybe.
Yeah. No, these guys are still. Vinny's right off the map over here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Dromm, you are up.
All right. So I am going to cast Chromatic Orb again,
Okay.
and also again as a twin spell.
Okay.
Okay, so how did I do that? Okay,
You make an attack. 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Pa 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 pa.
So the one against the blue guy is a 15, and the one against the green guy is a 20. No, is also a 15.
They both hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Here's an interesting question. So damage. Is damage...
Well, first of all, what type of chromatic orb are you throwing?
Oh, yeah. Let's do acid. That seemed to work out pretty well last
Okay. Acid. Got it.
time. Good
Lizards
question.
hate it.
So for the damage, is it per person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 2
So
separate.
we'll do blue guy first.
Sure.
6, 2, 6. So if I know math right, that's 14.
I agree.
14
He
to
should
blue.
be pretty neat enough.
He's still
Careless.
up. Definitely bloodied, but he's still up.
Okay, then the other dude got 4. No, sorry. 8. 4, 8.
Yeah, white dude is not.
I'm really bad at math. 13.
Okay. I only have him having taken 22. What do you think, Agnes? Is that right?
He just got 13. I have 22 as well.
All right.
Alright. So then, how do I do my movement? I want to. How far away?
Why
From
did I put the cloud of daggers on the guy who's gonna die next?
Isn't that the goal?
I know, but it's just like.
Dromm is very simple, and if he sees a cloud of daggers, he just sort of thinks, "Oh, kill that guy."
Ha! That's how you two work together. I love it.
Yeah.
Makes good sense.
It's a
for
mark.
death.
I'm marking them for death. Yeah.
Sorry. How far is Dromm away from the guy that's not dead?
The white guy?
The white guy. The guys that aren't dead. The nearest guy.
30
30? Okay. So I'm gonna go.
from Dromm.
Let's say 25 of the way there.
Okay. Okay.
And then, what do I do? I'm going to use my bonus action to manifest my echo ahead of them. Basically, between them and 10 feet up. No, between them and 5 feet up. Because I think I can do it 15 feet away from me, so that's about right. Yeah.
So like right here?
So just ahead of them, between them. Yeah.
Between them.
But that's 15 feet, sure. Sounds good.
5, 10, 15. Okay. All right, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. All right, so that guy's got his orders. He's going to do it.
Opportunity attack.
Fair enough. You're loving this. You're loving this.
I'm really digging that.
Oh, daggers. Dagger damage first. Then opportunity.
Oh
attack.
yeah, dagger damage finally.
Dagger
Yay!
damage. This is why I put
listen
these
to
rings
this,
on.
guys.
Does it feel any better?
Maybe 16
16 dagger damage to white.
to the white hooded guy. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. But he's still up. These two are beefier than the others.
Okay. All right. They should both be the same amount
Yeah,
of.
they are actually. Yeah, wow, that's
damage.
amazing. 38. And then the attack of opportunity. Sorry, Dromm, what was the attack of...
Bad.
Bad, okay.
Pretty bad.
All right. Does he recharge that? He does not recharge that. Okay. But he's going to make a multi-attack to good old Vinny. 18 to hit Vinny.
Yes.
12 claw damage. Or slash.
I'm having that because I dodged it.
You have the 12?
Yes.
Okay. 20 to hit, 8 piercing damage from the bite.
6 plus 8.
20
14.
hit me. Yes.
So he like runs up behind, swipes, you dodge, you only take partly damage from the claw, but then he sinks his teeth in the back into your back as he like grabs onto you.
Reaction per.
Can I do that dodge anytime anyone hits me physically?
It does say when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to
Yeah.
have the attacker's damage.
So you get one reaction basically per turn. So your reaction will reset when it comes back to your turn. So if you used it once, then that's it until it's your turn again.
So I
Now
would take
your reaction is also, for instance, your
Excellent.
attack of opportunity. So you can't do an attack of opportunity until your next turn either.
Can I use my dodge on the highest damage that hits me?
That's
Well,
the
that was the
tricky
12.
part. You actually
Well-
did, so you're
You
good.
did.
But
Well, I'm just saying if that
no,
would have, I can't pick and choose.
no,
Okay.
you have to do it in the
So
moment.
what did that hit me for?
14.
14 total.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have.
6 plus 8.
I'll have both of those. Okay.
Well, you can't have both. You can have one.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Oof.
It was
Now I'm hurting.
6 plus 8.
All right. Well, it is.
Oh, wait! You had Bardic Inspiration, but you didn't use it.
What was I gonna do with it?
Well, you could have rolled your armor
Just
class.
raise your AC. It
Yeah.
is your turn, Vinny, and you are still.
You made for 20.
14 plus 8.
Vinny,
Well,
you
just
are.
know that you have a 1d8. You
Oh.
can use it with your attack.
Here's your 1d8 ring.
Yeah.
You are up, Vinny.
All right. So this white guy's coming for me.
He's not coming for you. He just bit the back of. He just bit your back.
Yeah. That's not how we say hello where I come from.
Yeah, no,
All
he's not coming. He's already there. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So I'm gonna do a sneak attack move where I pretend to stop and pick up a coin on the ground, and he thinks I'm just tra-la-lying along. But really, I get out my sword and I'm gonna turn and hit him.
Okay, now this actually isn't a sneak attack, though, right? Because you don't have.
I disagree, but okay, fine.
For purposes of damage calculation.
All right, so I'm just gonna hit him with my short sword then.
All right, sounds good.
Can I add the one? I can't add to this. can I?
Well, you can add the 1d8 to any roll, but you can only do it to one roll.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I hit him though.
Okay, well, why don't you roll first and then decide if you want to add
I
it?
think you guys know. At this point, I think you guys know this guy's armor class is
You'll-
15.
Ooh, 18. Yeah.
All right, 18
Yeah.
is gonna hit.
Yes.
So then you can do the 1d8 to your attack.
That's what
or
I'm
to
doing.
your damage.
All right. So I'm gonna Wow, yeah, I think I'll add 1d8 to 1.
Well,
Well,
it's
so my
technically
total
four.
roll was 4 damage, but I'm going to add 1d8 to that. Just the-
7, nice.
11.
So
All right.
11 total?
White.
49.
Yeah, that was the found coin maneuver.
Yeah, that's a pretty good maneuver. Alright, that was one attack.
Oh, right, I can do it again. Okay. So I'm going to do that again with my... Wait, it's 2-hand weapon, so I have to use the other weapon I've got equipped, right? I can't use
Yes.
the same weapon?
Correct.
Alright. Well, I'm just going to put my weapon back. That's an 8 to hit.
That good, huh?
Pretty good.
Alright. The blue guy is going to move... Wait, no. Yes. Let's see, is he smart enough to know that? He is. So he's going to move away from this guy, and you won't get an attack of opportunity because you already used it. And he was smart enough to know that. He's going to turn, or not turn, he's been focused very keenly on Serpent this whole time. And you, in Draconic Dromm, you hear him yell, Samnuya, crush! And a spectral maw materializes right next to Serpent and crushes you in its spectral teeth. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, Serpent.
That's a D20.
It's a D20, and then you add your dex save, and then you add +2 because it's a saving throw. And you
So
have your
I rolled a 19. Plus
Okay.
dexterity is 20.
Alright, so you're definitely going to pass that. However, you still take half damage. So I need to roll this. Let's see. Oh, wow.
The little dice thing was up here that showed all the rolls.
All right. You take 11 piercing damage.
Next to the campaign. You might need to have full screen.
Wait, I take 11?
You take 11.
Be right here.
So I think I'm dead.
Oh, never
What
mind.
were you? You were less than 11.
I had 11.
You had exactly 11. All right. So this spectral maw materializes and just closes around you, and the sweet darkness of unconsciousness takes you. You are not dead. You are unconscious, and you will make death saving throws on your turn.
Uh-oh.
Wow, you're learning by like.
Yeah,
This
this
is baptism by fire.
This is exactly what this is.
Fantastic. First
And it's actually now your turn, Serpent.
Mostly dead all night.
it's my turn?
It is your
So can I
turn,
do
so you
stuff?
roll a d20. This is your first death saving throw of D&D. It's very epic. So roll a d20, no modifiers. Straight up roll a d20.
3.
3, all right, you have 1 death save. If you get to 3 death saves, then you're dead.
You can do it.
But we can get some restorative spell to bring you back.
Speaking of which, Agnes, you're up. Dromm's on deck.
All right, so can Agnes see what happens to Pen?
Yeah, you see him go down.
Darn it. All right.
It's the worst after party.
I know, seriously. 10 ran away 50 feet and he's still getting...
That's because you ran away.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty clear by now that these guys were all focused on Serpent.
Yeah.
Really?
For whatever reason.
Really?
He's a popular guy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What did you
Okay.
do, man?
So
I
then
brought people a long way.
I think in order to get there, he's pretty far away from me, right?
Yeah, let's see. He was 30 plus 30 from here. So he's 60 feet from here. You're 75 feet from him.
All right. So even if I took my movement and a dash action, I would not be able to get to him. So I'm going to use Dimensional Door.
Whoa!
4th level spell. It's the only spell slot that I have at 4th level. So that I can get next to him. And then I
All the ladies
can't-
want to get next to Pen.
Yeah. I'm feeling
over
pretty
here
bad.
sit next to Pen. Is that what you just said, Steve?
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, so, because I cannot take any other action, so I can't cure wounds yet, but if I cure wounds, will that bring him out of 0?
Oh yeah.
Okay, alright.
That'll wake him up.
Alright, so what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to, can I Bardic Inspire him for a death save?
No,
or
'cause
no?
he can't hear you.
So then there's no point in inspiring him.
No.
Alright. And I've already inspired the other 2 people, so I can't inspire them again. Or can I?
No, I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I can inspire up to 4 times. And it's a creature other than yourself.
Yeah. Sure.
But I don't think that it can only be once.
I don't think so. If you've got them left, you can use it. So you can inspire
Alright, so
Dromm or
alright.
Vinny.
Then I'm going to inspire Dromm
Alright.
again. Because Dromm, you're up next,
You
right?
feel inspired.
So I'll be like, we really need you, big guy.
All right, Dromm,
Alright.
you're up, buddy.
How far away is my echo from these fellows?
Your echo is 5, 10, basically 15 from the white, probably closer to 10 or 12 from the blue.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into melee range of both of them.
So both of them, okay.
Okay, so what are my choices here? I think we're going to. I know what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna do whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit?
We're gonna teleport, so I'll swap places with him.
No, actually, we should remember where you are.
And that's my bonus action. So then I will
Surprise!
use Green Flame Blade.
Green Flame Blade.
However I do that,
Good, good.
brandish the weapon, use this to make a melee attack against one creature. So I'll make the melee attack against the guy with the skin tone closer to my own.
Okay.
Not racist, I'm just saying, that's just describing. If anything, it's the opposite.
Technically, it's a
and-
brown cloak, but yes, I get it. The blue,
Yeah.
the blue Lego Ninja. Got it.
Exactly. So then,
He is like.
so then that's a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, so then the way this works is, if I understand this correctly, it's my normal weapons damage plus 1d8 fire damage plus the guy next to him gets 1d8 plus 6 fire damage.
I love it. Roll those damages, baby.
Okay, see how this works.
Oh, this could be amazing.
So 10 regular damage to
Blue?
to our friend, to blue, to yeah. Then whatchamacallit? 1d, what am I doing? 1d8? Yeah. And 3 fire damage.
Two blue.
And then to the guy next door, we've got 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage to the guy next door.
Yeah.
All right.
I have 51 for blue and
Yeah.
54 for...
With a guttural cry, white goes down.
Nice.
And blue is barely holding on. That was almost a double kill.
That would have been awesome.
Which would have been... I almost wanted to give it to you, but I don't, like, I just, you know...
Hey, rules is rules.
I mean, because I don't know. I don't know if, you know, I don't know what's going through your head, if you wanted to kill them both or not, so...
we might want to...
I want some answers.
Answers.
So, yeah. So, he's still alive by 1. Let's just be clear about this. He's literally alive by 1. It's amazing.
Okay.
And that's your turn. And then it is Dead Guy's turn, and now it is Vinny's turn.
Ooh. So, is he...
You're right there.
Am I,
You're right
behind
there.
him?
In front of him, right?
It's hard to tell.
You're in this guy right here.
Yeah,
So you used to see him looking for my mohawk.
Yeah, it's so much easier to just look for Mr. Twizzard.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
You're not directly in melee combat, but you're only like 5 feet away, so you could do it if you wanted.
Well,
He is in combat with one of your friends, though.
he is, yeah. But,
You also probably know that he is barely standing.
yeah. What if I just try charming him and get more info out of him? Because I just want to question him. Alright, I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him. I'm gonna try this again.
I love everything about that.
Alright. So beat him up only to be friends at the end.
Well, you never tried charming the blue hat guy, only the white hat guy, right?
Yeah. Alright, so you have to make a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Fails.
Yeah! You're my friend!
All right.
And when that happens, I go,
Amazing.
alright. So I look at him and I go,
Just
what
like
was all this
that.
fighting about?
We're now for an hour, right? Charmed for an hour, unless we hit him.
I believe it's an hour, yeah. And he'll know it when it's over, if he's still alive.
That's fine, we can just finish him off.
Kill him then, yeah.
Yeah. Or put him in a box.
Get the answers. We'll kill him anyway. I
Alright,
can magic missile him. Automatic hit, at least 1 point.
alright. So I look around everyone and I say, he's charmed, nobody hit him. Thinks we're friends. But I don't say that part too loud. Alright.
Are we in initiative then?
No, you are out of initiative.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Pen so he could be a part of this.
All right.
Alright. He's certain there. Alright.
Oh, right.
Alright, so you can add 5 hit points.
All right. So, Sir Pen, basically you see this giant spectral maul just close around you, and you're like, I think I can take it. Oh shit, just not. And you but you wake up, and Agnes's face, her red hair cascading down around her as she's touching you, and you feel this energy coming through you. You pop into life, and you stare into her eyes.
And
Hi,
then,
Pen.
What's going on over there?
What's up? How you feeling?
I've had a rough night.
I can tell. You gotta
I'm
heal.
charged.
You gotta heal the rest yourself, alright?
Alright, well, thank you.
You can throw a couple points my way.
Yeah. Any drunkenness you were feeling, by the way, is gone. So you're good on that front.
So how do I add that healing back?
Sobered us all up.
So you just put the 5 and click heal.
Yep. So you should be at 5 after that.
So it just says failure, success. It doesn't say anything else. Death saves.
Oh, I think you could just do success.
Yeah. Do success, and then give yourself 5.
Whoa. Okay, so I click the analysis failure, successes. So I do success.
Just keep doing successes until it gives you your health back.
Just,
Click success.
That didn't work.
Keep clicking 3 times.
There should be a way. Basically,
What, my healing goes back to 60?
No, it should be at 5.
Your healing should go to 5.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you have to do, you could probably also over.
I think you can just go into your HP management and just put +5.
No, I think I'm good now.
You're good?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So you guys are all up and good now.
Was I 19? Shouldn't have done that. I think it was 19. I think you just put 16. Why did I do that? I thought I was adding to it. Okay. Sorry. Alright, so Serpent's up. Is he far? No, we're all in one spot now,
We're
right?
all in one spot now, yeah.
Alright, so I remind Serpent, because you were almost dead, dude, so don't hurt this guy right now. He's kind of our friend. You can hurt him in a little bit.
Dromm.
He's charmed.
So
We're
he
gonna find out.
goes like, and Dromm, you hear like, why are my compatriots dead?
Well, they try to hurt you.
Yeah. They sent us
Does he
snakes.
understand us?
Well, Drom's gonna have to be the one who does all the talking.
Translate, Trump.
We love lizards.
He wants to know why his companions are dead.
Because the companions were trying to hurt him.
The companions were trying to hurt you, I say in Draconic.
It did sound like draconic.
Give me a deception check.
That sounded draconian.
It sounded like English.
I almost want to say
Hit me with advantage.
it's definitely not an advantage. It's almost a
I still have
disadvantage.
Bardic Inspiration, right? Does that not go
He
away?
does have Bardic Inspiration.
All right, so you can add your
For
bardic.
10 minutes?
You can add your bardic inspiration then. But he's basically surrounded by his dead friends, and you're speaking to him in very broken Draconic. I don't know how well. Do you speak it well? Do you speak Draconic?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I presumed I picked it as a language because I would presume that since we dwelled near dragons, they might teach the kids a little bit of Draconic. But
All right, what's the deception?
14.
14. He's like he's like that's why would they do that?
I don't know what what was your mission? Maybe that's a clue.
And he's sort of like he points to Serpent and he's like,
Well, why would they want our friend Hen dead?
Who gave you that mission?
give me a persuasion, Dromm. By the way, you guys can't understand what he's saying. But you did see this, and he points to Serpent, so you probably got that much. But
I make mocking lizard noises.
4 high?
Don't do that.
4, did you say?
Yeah.
And your question was, what was your question again?
Why would they want him dead?
Why would they want him dead or you dead?
Why would they, whoever told him to kill Hen, want Hen dead?
With a 4, he's just like he sort of looks. I mean, to be fair, he's friends with Vinny. You seem to be an acquaintance of Vinny, so he's just like he actually ignores you and he turns to Vinny and he's like,
Just saying he's my translator.
and
I go.
Dromm, you hear, should I kill him now? Basically,
Who's he referring to?
he's referring to Serpent. He's asking Vinny if he should kill Serpent right now.
Oh, I say hold off for a little bit.
He like looks, he like sighs and like looks at Dromm. He's like,
Hold off for a little bit.
Still sounds like English.
give me a persuasion check.
Say
Just give me a persuasion check, Dromm.
6.
So let me read Charm. Or do you have it up, Tim?
Yeah.
What does it say exactly about
Okay.
friends of?
You attempt to charm them, must make a wisdom saving throw. It's charmed by you to the end of the turn. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, it knows it was charmed by you and is pissed. So,
He's not necessarily friends with the rest of us.
Yeah, and he has a mission to do. He's gonna basically. He looks at Dromm. He looks back at Vinny, and he's like, and he turns, and he's about to attack. Actually, I guess he's over here. So he starts to run to attack Serpent.
So are we all attacked opportunity?
He would invoke
I
attacks.
grapple him?
He would attack both. He would invoke attacks by both Agnes and Vinny before he gets the serpent.
Can I
Do we
grapple
want
him?
to tackle? Yeah.
You could grapple. Yeah, you want to grapple?
Let's do that.
That's not really an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
There are 3 of you. I'm gonna say if you guys want to hold him back as your basically your combined 3 attacks of opportunity, that's totally fine with me.
Yes.
All
The
right.
triple grapple.
So you guys triple grapple.
So
that's
someone
enough.
can, full Nelson him while another person grabs him around the waist, another person grabs him around the legs.
Yeah.
And I feel like Dromm should full Nelson.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be near his arms. Because I want to roll his sleeve up and point at his tattoo.
Interesting.
And I'll go for like around his knees.
I want to go, walk, walk, and point at it.
What's that?
What do you want me to tell him anything, or do
They,
you want to kind of?
no. I was just mocking him. Did you ask him, what is this?
What our friend, your friend Vinny, wants to know about your tattoo.
The question is grappling him considered harmful?
I didn't think that grappling was any hit points.
Well, yeah. I mean, is throwing rocks at him harmful? Let's see. Let the dice decide. He is still charmed. So you said, what is this? And you point to the tattoo?
Yes.
And he sort of looks at Dromm as if he's dead, like as if you're very dense. And he's like, he says the mark of Skaldrake. And like, duh, kind of thing.
He said Skaldrith?
Skaldrake.
Skulldrake.
Skaldrake.
That's what he said.
Oh boy. I mean, I would recognize Skulldrake, right?
Someone takes notes. Yep.
Oh my
Like, for
goodness.
example, it doesn't matter if it's in Draconic. I should still be able
That's
to
true.
recognize
You
the
hear
name.
like Skaldrake.
Okay.
I'm new in town. Who is Skaldrake? I say in Draconic to him.
Skulldrake is.
Oh, you say that in
one of the
Draconic?
I say that in Draconic. I'm sorry, Agnes.
Oh.
Master.
Of?
Reverse.
Give me another persuasion, because he really wants to kill Serpent. This talking is not.
11?
I can answer some of these questions. We can just off them.
Well, he might give us some different answers.
Okay, fine.
That does not convince him. He is going to cast guiding. What is he going to cast? He's going to cast.
He's casting this?
Actually, no, that doesn't recharge. Oh, that's interesting. No, he wouldn't do that though. Yeah, he's gonna do. Sorry, 1 second. All right. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is a terrible. Yeah, I think because he's so freaking grappled, he tries to shoot a bolt of energy at Serpent, but it doesn't. Like, it just hits the ground because like someone grabbed his arm just as he was doing it. Doesn't work at all.
That's why I say we kill this guy.
Should we just finish this guy off?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
And you on the honors?
10.
Yeah.
Headbutt him.
Yes. Get some good use of your trident or something.
How do you want to do
Yeah,
this,
that's
Pen?
I'm using the trident, baby.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Here it comes. But I can go. I can roll.
Oh yeah. You've got advantage.
All right, here we go. It's 19
Any
plus
of
6, 25.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that hits. How do you want to do this? You're gonna kill him no matter what. He's only at 1.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean-
so this is so there's a very famous or popular Dungeons and Dragons live stream called Critical Role, and attributed to their DM Matt Mercer. Basically, it's like if you're in a big battle or any kind of battle really, and there's like one enemy standing, and you're the one who gets to kill him. he asks you, how do you want to do this? Because it's basically, at this point, normally the DM sort of describes how things happen, because there could be other extraneous factors. But when it's the final hit of the final dude, how do you want to kill this guy with your trident? Describe it however you want. This is your glory moment.
And I say, how dare you ruin my night with new friends? And now I realize my entourage is weak. We're going down.
All right, amazing. And he's just like,
Yeah.
and
Squeeze it in there.
the trident just pins him to the ground, and you just like,
And then this kind of music comes, like the Conan, and I put my foot over him, holding my trident. Like when he kills the thing with the horn.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Very nice.
Amazing.
A little tribute to Conan there.
Amazing. All right. Do you guys? Yeah, I mean, we could debrief. We could end that here. It was a solid, epic battle.
Yeah, well, I know I have to go to bed.
Can we check the bodies?
Oh yeah, we could definitely loot the bodies.
Loot the bodies? All right.
We could technically do that at the beginning of the next one.
Good. It's up to you guys.
And then I could tell you guys all about what I know about soldiery,
Yeah, can I keep the arm with the tattoo on it?
Absolutely. You want
He's got a dagger.
to hack off?
I have a dagger.
So
I don't know if it's gonna last.
It's easy enough to tell that all these guys have the tattoo.
I'll keep all 3 arms.
Well, wizards with tattoos.
All 4 arms?
There's 4.
Yeah.
Somebody has 2? Oh, there were 4 guys?
There were 4
Yes.
guys.
Green, white, red, and
Yeah, so
blue.
basically the huge hulking guy was not in the Duchess. They sort of left him outside, and then they did a pincer surround attack. The mage, the green mage, did the fog cloud. They were just going to shoot at you until someone ran out, and then handle it from there. But yeah, the heat metal thing was supposed to do the most damage to Sir Pen, but the concentration was broken early on. So yeah, solid. Their plan. You guys definitely unraveled their plan. Blue guy is.
Yeah, we did.
Blue guy in his death is probably thinking, shit. My guys didn't have it under control. I probably should have done more earlier, but he shot a crossbow or 2, and that was it. Yeah, he probably should have brought out the spectral maw a little earlier. But that's on a recharge, so you couldn't do that every turn. Anyway,
It's hard to know.
It's hard to know. The heat of battle. Sometimes your plan goes right. Sometimes it goes sideways.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for playing. Nakul, you have now had a whole episode of role playing and a whole episode of combat. So if we get some exploration in there next episode, then we've covered all 3 bases of D&D. Those are the 3 pillars of D&D. So I definitely threw you into the deep end with this battle, but I think you did quite well. So well played, my friend.
And thank you, Agnes, for bringing me from the brink.
Awesome.
Yeah, but you gotta heal the rest yourself. However, a long rest will do that for you.
Yes,
All right.
yes, we can go over that. Thank you all for playing, and we'll see you guys next week on another adventure of BND Live.